Hi guys, so today I'm going to be doing like a book chat over Heir. Now first I'll start off with like my non-spoiler review. I like this book. I gave it 4.25 stars out of 5. However, I think I more likely would have given it a 4.5 if it hadn't been for the fact that I put the book down for 6 weeks. I was super busy. However, 6 weeks is a long time to put down a book, and so I can't really justify a 4.5 or a 5-star rating per book that I put down for 6 weeks. When I did pick it back up, I did I flew through the last 400 pages super quickly. I did it this week in the middle of studying for exams and research and everything else. So, needless to say, I loved it. If you read Third of Glass, which is the first novel in the series, you didn't like it, I do recommend reading Queen of Shadows. Not Queen of Shadows. Crown of Midnight? Is that what it's called? Hold on. It's in the inside. Crown of Midnight. I do recommend following up with that one. I believe I gave it 5 stars. I loved it so much more than the first novel. And Selena progresses as a character. She's not as whiny. She becomes really the strong feminine character. And the books just get so much better from the first one. So, loved it. Yes, I did have a couple problems. Some of the things were a bit predictable for me. Also, there's some instances where I felt like I should have been more attached to the characters. It didn't quite get that emotion. But other than that, there are characters I absolutely loved. I am a little disappointed with the love interest, but that's besides the point. And I usually don't take off ratings for that. But I love the plot twist. There's some that I really couldn't predict. There were some that I could, but the ones that I couldn't were very shocking. And there's some really bantery humor in here, which I absolutely loved. So anyways, if you have not finished up and through this book, I recommend that you exit out of the video because the rest of the time will be spoilers. Let's talk about Chaol. I'm a huge Chaol Selena ship fan. Like, that ship is sold. Like, I love that ship. However, toward the end of the book, I started to realize that Chaol and Selena are never going to be a thing. I hope I'm wrong, because it's what I really want. And it breaks my heart. And my heart aches for Chaol. It just does. Let's take a moment for Chaol. But I did really like Rowan. I did not like him for the first, 25 pages he was in. Although I did find a lot of his lines of dialogue and his banter between Selena to be absolutely hilarious. And so he was somebody I loved to hate for a while until you find out that he's really not that bad. And then your heart really starts to grow for him. But I don't really know how I feel about him and Selena being a thing. I like Rowan. I really do. But I wish Chaol and Selena were going to be the thing. I do. I will give a prediction. I have not read Queen of Shadows. The 5th book is coming out in September. So, I'm going to predict that Dorian ends up with Selena at the end. Just saying. I think that it ties the kingdoms together. It makes the most sense for me. I think it's a thing. So, there's that. Let's talk about Sorsha. First off, this is something that irritated me in the book. When she died, I felt no emotion in a negative way. I was shocked. I didn't see it coming. I thought that was a great plot twist. I didn't see her being a rebel. But I felt like I should have been more attached to her before she got her head cut off. And I just wasn't. So that was something I was slightly disappointed in. Not like the fact that she died or anything, but like the fact that I should have been more attached and I wasn't. Now, I do feel for Dorian, but I don't know about that. Let's talk about the witches. I liked their story, but I still don't see the point of the witches. Maybe they come into a bigger portion in Queen of Shadows. Maybe this is just a setup for them, but I really felt their portion was unnecessary. Although I did find it a bit interesting, I just kind of found that it was, can we please get back to Selena and Rowan, please? Or can we please get back to Chaol? That's usually what I was thinking during the portions, except for during the war games. And anything with Abraxas. If those portions weren't in it, then I didn't care about the witches. Let's be real. Now, shocking, Selena knows where the third word key is. I didn't see that coming. I didn't see it being a family heirloom of hers. I didn't see Arobin, like the king of the assassins, or assassin master, whatever you want to call him, having it. That was hugely surprising to me and a big game turner. Like, my mouth just dropped when I realized that. I really enjoyed hearing Selena's innermost thoughts and her deepest and darkest nightmares. It added so much to her as a character. It made her so much more likable. And I mean, I think I knew she was going to be a queen, but knowing her whole backstory was just, it added so much more to the novel. I'm going to get into a bit of a gripe here. Rowan and Selena being like the opposites that can use each other's power thing. I forget the actual term in the book because it was only mentioned like twice. That was highly predictable. I had seen that coming for a while. I thought it was highly convenient that when Selena's about to die, Rowan realizes this and they save the world, right? Like, I'm sorry, but you should have known this so much earlier on when you're in the Force, and you could let her know that you guys are, mates, and both of you can transfer powers to one another, because, hey, that's something that would be nice to know in a moment of need, instead of just finding this out when the world's about to end. Like, and making this rash decision. Like, I just felt like it was predictable. It was too convenient. Like, if it was going to be predictable, that's fine, but you should have announced it way before then, so I could be thinking in battle, like, come on, Rowan, like, use your head. But no, I can't say that, because we don't technically find out that their powers are made to be shared between one another. I don't know. That bothered me. I did like Rowan's move, and making Selena do a blood oath with him. I felt like that was smart of him. I really do like him, and I found him to be incredibly smart, cunning, witty. His sense of humor is just absolutely hilarious. I don't know if he meant it to be, like, the author meant it to be funny, but I found, especially the moments between Selena and Rowan's, like, arguing and silent arguing, to be absolutely hilarious. It was kind of actually my favorite portions of the book, and, like, when that would happen, I just kept turning the pages. Those are, like, my major thoughts, I guess, like, just immediately, because I just finished the book today. And there's, like, a lot else on my mind. So those are the things I immediately think of. Although I cannot wait to watch Jordan from, like, the Jordan Journals book rant on Heir, because now I can watch it because I'm caught up through Heir, because she's absolutely hilarious. I love her book rants. I think she makes the most awesome book chats on this particular series. I'll link all 4 of the ones she has down below so you can go watch them if you're interested. Every time she makes it, like, I feel like there's, like, this discussion that we have in the comments about the books, because for a while with Crown of Midnight and what's the first one? Oh, Throne of Glass. We were pretty much on pace with each other. Like, I would finish it usually about a week before she posted her videos, so I think we were really finishing the books at the same time, or like a week or 2 apart. So it was really fun to have somebody to discuss with in the comments. I always found that to be very funny. And I can't wait to read Queen of Shadows, because she just posted her book rant, but I can't watch it until I read Queen of Shadows, so hopefully I'll finish that this week and go on to the novella bind-up of Assassin's Blade, because I do own that one too. And then I'll be ready for September when the new book comes out. Does anybody know if this is going to be the last one? The 5th one's going to be the last one? Or if there's going to be a 6th? If you know, please let me know, because I'm dying to know. I guess I could look it up on Goodreads, but I don't always find them to be highly reliable with their up-and-coming books that don't have titles or cover releases, because you just never know what a publisher's going to do. So, and I don't really quite know how they get their information. I think it's from users. So if anybody like knows because they've like read an article or something, please let me know. But anyways, I hope this is shot better because last time I realized like half my head was in the frame. You'll see in my Friday reads video. It's like horrible, but I am getting used to the setup and things. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed Heir of Fire as much as I do. And can't wait to read Queen of Shadows. I'm so excited. It's like 800 pages, but I should fly through it because I flew through the last 400 on this one. And my test next week is not anywhere near as like hard as this one, and I'll be like traveling some, so like I'll have time to read then, like in the hotel and stuff. Hopefully, I don't know. I might be super busy. Who knows? Anyways, because I'm starting to get a little rambly. I hope you guys have a good time and see y'all later. Bye.